And we are still live in Ikeja in Lagos, where Governor Sanwo-Olu is inaugurating 62 firefighting vehicles and attending the passing out parade ceremony of 435 firefighters. Let's watch.
That is the parade commander who has seek the permission of Mr. Governor, and he has gotten the consent of Mr. Governor. He proceeds with the inspection of the parade. Mr. Governor, proceed on the inspection of the parade. Mr. Governor is joined in the inspection by the Honorable Commissioner for Fiscal Planning and Urban Development, Engineer Tayo Bankoshe Martins, who recently was of the special duties and intergovernmental relations. Also on the card is a special advisor of the Special Ministry of the Special Duties and Intergovernmental Relations, Mr. Mokolaji Ogunleke. They are being assisted by the Director of the Military Fire and Rescue Service. As well as Senator Olowolafe Taiwo. Mr. Governor will return to the saluting guys before further permission will be sought by the parade commander to further the parade. They will be moving diagonally to the left far end to the near side of the sitting terrace. Governor, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the First Estate of the... Let me run you through down the history we are making here today. That is the history. Sure. The foundation scored, as I earlier said, was in August 1972. And what we know as Ibadan Squad came into being on the 1st of January 1975. This was when members of the State Fire and Rescue trained at the That is the first guard commander instructing his guard. The parade is marching towards the saluting dice of Mr. Governor. And the second guard follows suit, having taken the order from their The parade look right towards the sitting terrace. Yes, I talked about the Ibadan Squad of 1975 and the first squad of the State Fire and Rescue Service came into being in 1978. So the second guard commander echoing out to his squad to step up the parade. As the parade continues in The second guard also feels right to acknowledge the eminent in this function. In that same 1978, October precisely, came the second squad of the State Fire and Rescue Service. And in February 1979, the third squad was battered. The parade took a left wheel to advance fire on the parade ground. In April 1980 came Squad 4 and Squad 5 followed in September that same year, 1980. In March 1981 was Squad 6 and Squad 7 was July 1981. In 1982, we have Squad 8, and in April 1983, we had Squad 9. Squad 10 was of July 1984. As the parade continued on the 14th terrace, you've got to watch out for what we call the beauty of the parade. The parade is going to change sequence. Distinguished guests, watch out. That was the movement from the slow march into fast march, as the parade has just beautifully done in quick. So the parade proceeds in quick march. And onto the near side of the pavilion,
All right, looks like we're going to head over to here in Lagos. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is presenting
State House of Assembly.
fire trucks, brand new fire trucks to the fire service. Let's take a listen.
Thank you very much. Through you, I want to also acknowledge members and leadership of this great house, and I will talk about them in a moment. Former deputy governors that are here, Otumba Femi Pedro, Mrs. Sarah Shoson, thank you very much for making our time. The Chairman House Committee on Special Duties, Honorable Kazim Rahim, and other members, like I said, that are here. Members of the State Executive Council, especially two-in-one Commissioner, Engineer Bamboshe Martins, and our new Special Advisor, Mr. Mobolaji Ogunlende. Thank you all Cabinet members for your support all throughout today. Members of the body of Permanent Secretary that are here in large number, thank you very much. Sheson Ogundeko, Dr. Femi Okio-Sointolu, thank you. Our service commanders that are here, the Controller General of Federal Fire Service, who is here ably represented by Engineer Agunloye Teslim, the Director of the Lagos State Fire Service and Rescue Service, hardworking Mrs. Margaret Adesheye, and officers and men of the service, heads of government agencies that are here, our royal fathers that are here, the Oba Ajatopa Kingdom of Badagry, thank you very much. The Uniwuru of Uruland, thank you very much. The representative of Chief Besser, the Alara of Ilara Kingdom, thank you very much. Our white cap chiefs who have been with us all day from the House of Assembly, thank you very much. Our GSC members that are here, Honorable Adeyemi Ikuforiji, in his capacity as also a former Speaker of the House of Assembly, Senator Musili Obanikoro, Alhaji Seriki Bambam, Captains of Industry, Chief Mrs. Kemi Nelson, Mr. Lukman Martins, GM of Access, Mr. Amri, the MD of Union Bank, MD Abubakar, the Commander 21 Div. We're thankful to all of you. Representative of the Aloja General, thank you very much for coming. Our partner, the Managing Director and Chief Executive of Sandenko, Mr. Vincent, and his amiable wife, Madam Chidima, thank you very much. Our other partners, the Chairman of Del York, and all of you that are here. Our partners from the US, Ms. Green, Tiffany Green, and our other colleagues, thank you very, very much that have been here with us for a few days. I want to salute and acknowledge all heads of agencies, top government functionaries that are here, gentlemen of the press, and officers, new recruits, firemen of the Lagos State Fire Service. Thank you very much. I think you can give yourself another round of applause. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, earlier today, at the assembly floor of the Lagos State House of Assembly, I had a rare privilege and honor to have placed before this noble house the budget proposal and estimates for the 2023 budget year. A budget size of 1.69 trillion, which we believe will further transform all of our initiatives in the last 3.5 years. A budget of continuity, because indeed we want to use that budget to activate and complete all of our ongoing projects as much as possible and bring about bigger ones into our Greater Lagos agenda. Please join me as I warmly acknowledge the leadership of that house for, at a very short notice, allowing us to come to the hallowed chamber and present the budget before them. The Right Honorable Speaker, Mudashiru Obata, thank you very much, you and your men and your honorable members, for doing your constitutional and your constituency responsibility, agreeing to be the people's voice and creating a platform where the executive can indeed come forward and present its budget. We know too well, as usual that you do, that this budget will be passed before the end of this financial year. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and our best wishes to your members for doing us this great honor once again. And so we're here again to see and to actualize what we call the real dividends of democracy in fulfilling our promise to our citizens in Lagos State, who have entrusted us with their mandate. Yesterday, We handed over to them 3 brand new fire stations at Ebuti Elofun, Oniru, and Ajegunle. They were commissioned and they were handed over. We also did a first-class rebuilding and upgrading of the headquarters of the Lagos State Fire Service here in Alausa. Today, yet again, is for the first responders. It's for the Lagos State Fire Service and Rescue Service Agency, where we will be handing over, right behind me, 62 newly acquired high-end firefighting equipment. This administration has continued to build enduring legacies through infrastructural development, which has led to the rapid growth in our population, institutions, and investment. It has also brought in billions of investment into the state, thus making our city and our state a heaven of unending opportunity and possibilities. This is made possible by the various policies and strategies being implemented to promote an enabling environment for businesses to thrive and to sustain the confidence of our investors. This heartwarming development comes with an increased need to step up effects in areas of safety of life and properties, as well as timely response to emergencies when they do occur. Like most smart cities and nations in the world, we have taken steps to invest. We have taken steps to invest in risk mitigating against natural and man-made disasters like flooding, fire outbreak, collapse of building, and otherwise, which could negatively impact the lives of our citizens, shatter their dreams, and deplete their hope for a better tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, as a responsive and a responsible government, and in keeping faith with security and good governance pillar on our team's agenda, our administration embarked on a journey to put Lagos State Rescue Service Agency under a firm pedestal through human and equipment re-engineering program. We set out to match the speed of our city's development and the attainment of risk with highly motivated fire service personnel who are equipped with the latest state-of-the-art fighting equipment customized for our own terrain. By today's occasion, we are injecting 62 modern IRO firefighting engines with capacity ranging from 10,000 liters and above, and operational vehicles into the fleet of a Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service Agency as replacement for the old and non-functional firefighting equipment. We thank our predecessors who have pushed the service to where they are. But we are ambitious, we are audacious, and we said we want to build back better. We want to leave the fire service bigger and better than how we had met them. Through the acquisition of these specialized fit-for-purpose vehicles designed and manufactured to function optimally in our terrain, our administration is providing one additional fire tanker each in each of our fire stations. We'll also be having one new firefighting trucks each in each of our stations, one area ladder in each of our 3 senatorial districts, one utility vehicle each in each fire station, and one rapid intervention vehicle in each of the Bile division of the state. You can see that indeed your response time, your activation time has been reduced to minimum, and we don't expect anything short of a first-class service from men of the Lagos State Fire and Response Agency. The subscription of this equipment has necessitated a comprehensive training program designed to upgrade the skills of our firemen in the state in their deployment, operation, and maintenance. Eventually, more personnel of the service will benefit from similar training programs in contemporary firefighting and operational leadership. In addition, as you can see today, the recruitment of 463 senior and junior fire officers who had displayed higher level of professionalism, competence, fit for purpose. Please give them a round of applause. Fit for purpose, self-motivated, physically fit, trained very well in current firefighting techniques before they are deployed to their various stations in the state. I'm indeed very, very excited, given the caliber of men that have turned out this afternoon. Their skills, their capacity, their readiness to work, their readiness to serve Lagosians, I think is very enviable, and it's something that is very delightful. I'm happy for what we have done. I'm delighted with all of you, and I think, indeed, you deserve the very, very best. This is the best fire station, the best fire service in the entire country. You deserve a big round of applause. And so with these new firefighting equipment and the newly recruited trained officers, the capacity of the Lagos Fire Service and Rescue, the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service to respond effectively and efficiently to emergencies has been greatly enhanced. I have no doubt in my mind that this huge investment we have made in acquiring both human and material resources will go a long way at improving your level of dedication and commitment and ensuring that the citizens can feel the whole essence of emergency response attainment that we promised them. And I know that you will not disappoint us. I think it's proper to also thank and commend our partners, Sandeco, on this journey. They were very bold and audacious. They believed in us, and we said to them, we want the very best that I've seen in this environment. And you can see behind me, we have gone for the best, we have purchased from the best, and we have a robust after-service that will ensure that these trucks do not break down, they do not fall down for whatever operational inadequacies might occur. And so, on this note, I would like to implore all Lagosians to fully take ownership of this equipment. Treat and protect them the same way as our most cherished personal possession. We must not allow hoodlums or disgruntled elements among us to vandalize any of these equipment or subject our firemen to a psychological or a physical trauma in the course of executing their legitimate duties. As you can see, Lagos is fully built, so they might not come as fast as you want them to come. For whatever reason, please, let us show a lot of restraint. Let us guide ourselves responsibly, and let us know that when they finally show up, it's because they have that calling to ensure that they come there, they do the best at rescuing life and property. We believe that our citizens will protect this asset as their own, because this is real taxpayers' money that we are putting forward. These are your assets. If they get to your place and something has happened, it's not in your place to destroy this equipment. It's not in your place to touch psychologically or emotionally any of the firemen, because there will be another disaster, there will be another fire incident further down the line. And so what will have happened if you have destroyed them? I think we need to take the message out for people to know what it means to preserve and to take care of public assets like this. Lagosians are known to be the best in class, and I'm sure we'll stop at nothing at ensuring that we're educating our citizens. Another thing that I want to leave with you, my firemen, is that each location you go to, I think you need to document it. Document the time you got in there, and document the time you are leaving, so that we can track your total response time. We can track and monitor what it takes, how long it takes for you to even, be able to finish your exercise at every location. That will help us to put Lagos on the committee of cities where sustainability, livability, and the resilience of a city are being tested. Part of the things that they test in the high index of big cities is your preparedness, is your ability to respond to emergency when they occur. So if you don't have a good log sheet, if you don't have an history of what you have done, people will come and write your history for you. But you should not let that happen. You should take charge, take full responsibility for the good work you are doing and the ones you'll be doing, and log them properly, so that when anybody comes, all the big names in the world want to check what you have done, you have the record to show that indeed, each time you have been called upon, you have risen up to that responsibility and you have done a damn good job of it. I want to once again charge you to maximize the benefit of this facility by providing timely and accurate information to the service. Our citizens, our numbers 112 and 767 are available at all times for us to dial and to be able to activate emergency response. If there is no emergency, please there's no need for us to activate any emergency call. Together, I believe we can achieve the Lagos of our dream. Together, we can build back better. Together, we can create that greater tomorrow. Together, we can create a Lagos that we all deserve, that is deserving to each and every one of you. On this note, I want to thank you all very much. I want to acknowledge my darling auntie, Chief Mrs. Nike Akonde, who I honestly called a different name. I'm sure auntie would forgive me for that. Thank you very much for listening, and it's been an honor to be your governor at this wonderful time. Thank you.
And before Mr. Governor steps down from the saluting dais, they will be giving 3 hearty cheers to Mr. Governor, and thereafter he will proceed to cut the tape, declaring all this equipment ready for use. Mr. Governor, sir. Absolutely. It's also
All right, that's the executive governor of Lagos State, the commercial capital of Nigeria, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, says it's all about the responders there as he presents 62 newly acquired high-end fire trucks. Just yesterday, 3 stations were unveiled, and another one was renovated. And he talked a lot about the first responders, the individuals who are responsible for attending to emergencies. He talked about maintaining life and property. And he also talked about sustaining the confidence of investors. So that's Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, day after, or rather same day of presenting for the 1.69 trillion naira budget for Lagos State. Now there he is, first responders who are most important workers in Lagos State there, presenting brand new fire trucks, fire equipment for them to be able to carry out their duties. What?
These are local fields. Can we go back?
Let's come back now.
Go back small. Please sit back for hand.
Everybody get zoom. Everybody run. Let's come and get zoom in now. Everything I'm from.
Class firefighting that have been fit for purpose, that will fit into our terrain in Lagos, that will rescue service. Negotiants continue to serve all of our citizens and ensure that emergency in whatever form will be a thing of the past. If withdrawals happen, we are ready, they are equipped to get in there and save life and property. And so, to the glory of God and to the feet of mankind, all Negotiants will hereby unveil and hand over the entire trucks, equipment to the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Agency. Thank you very much.
All right, and there it is, the commissioning of the brand new fire station equipment by the executive governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu.